Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Ehsan. To be verb, to be or to be verbs. Today we are going to talk about the to be verbs. What are the to be or to be verbs? Number one and number two. What are linking verbs? And number three. What are action, dynamic, or main verbs? And number four, what are helping or auxiliary verbs? Am, is, are, was, were, be. To be, number one, are fundamental verbs or important verbs. To be verbs are used to describe or tell us about the condition of people, things, place, and ideas. This is the concept of the to be verbs. Keep in mind, or describe being, exist, in, occur. This is the concept and the idea for the to be verbs. Keep in mind, guys. So during this lecture, we have more examples for this, and we have full explanation. Okay, condition of people, things, place, and ideas. This is the definition. Or describe being, exist, and occur. Okay, to be verb. Number one, am. For myself, I can use this. Am, like when I say I am. This is our verb for I. Number two is, now we use for single, and we have more for that. Number three, are. Number four, was. Number five, were. Number six, be. This is the our to be verbs that today we are going to talk about these in details. And here, number two, uh, define link verbs. Okay, we are going to define the link verbs as this. Link verb is a verb that connect as a subject to the complement and describe the subject to additional information about the subject. This is the link verb. Connect a subject to the complement like this. Here we have connect a subject to the complement and describe this subject uh, additional information about the subject. This is the definition for that. To summarize, the linking verbs express a state of being, not an action. In each example, the subject is not doing the action. Keep in mind, guys, that it doesn't show the action, only show the state of being in the sentence. And we will have more example about this, and you will know better about that, and you will get the idea through the examples. Okay, here we have some examples. Number one, David and Paul are brothers. Here we have, and our verb is are. To be verb we use here. It says only show the state of being, it doesn't show any action. And that girl is my classmate. That girl is my classmate. Number three, I am a student. Number four, he is inside the house. Here we use short form of the to be verb. You are beautiful. Also we use the short form, and we will talk about during the lecture. Okay, action verb or main verb, both are the same, or they can be used interchangeably. Action verb or main verbs. An action verb, also called an dynamic verb, describe the action that the subject of the sentence performs. What is a main verb with example? A main verb will usually come right after the subject. And we will talk about this in details, like we have some examples here, and we will talk about that. Okay, an action verb or main verb, an action or main verbs. Main verb will express actions, emotions, or state of being. Okay, express action, emotion, or state of being. And we have here examples. First, actions like run, play, swim, brush. Okay, and these are the action verbs that we perform physically: run, play, swim, brush. This is the picture for them, and to help the example more. And now we are going to talk about the emotions, and that here we have some examples for that also, like we had for the action verbs, like here we talk about the emotions. Okay, the first one is annoy, the second one is satisfy, the fourth one is bother or disturb, the fourth one is comfort. These are the emotion verbs, and we have more, but here is some of the examples we talked about them. And you can find more about the emotion verbs. Just we have some examples of them here, and you can find or you can read more about this. uh, okay, the rule of to be in constructing questions: auxiliary or helping verbs. For forming questions in sentences in English often requires the use of auxiliary verbs. Okay, auxiliary verb or helping verb are the same. They are also the same. And helping verbs, whereas helping verbs assist the main verb by providing additional meaning, such as tense, aspect, uh, or mood. Tense, aspect, or mood. What is the difference between a main verb and a helping verb? What example? Here we have one example. I am going. I am. I is subject. Am is our to be verb, and going is our main verb. Our main verb is going, and our helping verb is the to be verb. Here we used am, helping verb am. Okay. I hope you guys till here you have learned something, and we have the continuance also. When there is to be verb, there is no need for do and does to make questions. Example: I am a teacher. Am I a teacher? The first one is the statement, and the second one is question. There is no need for do and does when we have to be verb in our sentence, and we will talk about this more in details, and we have more about this more lecture, and you will know better through this lecture. Okay, here we have diagram for this, like here we have we use this in present continuous tense, like PCT, or present progressive tense or present continuous tense are the same, and we have past continuous tense PCT, and we have future continuous tense. Okay, here we have the structure for this for the present continuous tense, and our aim is to use the to be verbs, and we here our to be verb is M is R plus verb plus ing. And in the past continuous tense, when we are talking about something in the past, uh, first we have subject also, was and were plus verb plus ing. In the future also we have subject, and we have will be plus verb plus ing. Okay, what is subject? Subject is something or someone that we are talking about. That number one, am, our to be verb. Number two is. Number three, these are to be verb, are the to be verbs that we are using in the present continuous tense. And in the past continuous tense we have number one was, number two were, and in future continuous tense we have, will be, and here are we have some of the verbs that we put the ing for that, like write, writing. How we put ing for the verb? Here we highlighted the ing form, and we have more about some verbs and action verbs. We will like read, reading, speak, speaking, walk, and walking, meet, meeting. This is the verbs, and to know the verb better, we have some examples. Okay, understanding the basic of the verbs. To be verb, to be. Okay, the basic form or the present form. Here we have, we use, and or we show this in basic form or by the v1. Here we have am for the present, as we talked already, for the first person, like I'm talking to you, and you for the second person, and for the third person we he, she, it, we use is. We use it for the third person, and you for the second, am for the first. And we have v2 or the past. In the past tense we use was, were, was for we use for the I for the first person, and for you for were, uh, for you, and he, she, it, we use was for that in the past. In the future tense we have I will be, you will be, like this, he, she, it will be. Okay, here we have subject verb agreement, subject pronoun. If you would like to know about the subject pronouns, we have a video in our channel. You can know about that. Okay, uh, subject is someone or something that we are talking about. In short, we can say about that. Okay, here we have I, and we use for I am, as we talked already, in present conjugation, and we have you and we have are for that, and for he, she, it we have is, for we, you, they we have are. We use this, and we will talk about this, and we have more examples for this. To be the to be m v1 or v1. Okay, v1 m, and we will have example about this, like um, present continuous, present continuous. And here we have the structure: subject, am, is, are. For the present continuous tense we use plus verb plus ing. Okay, am used with I, m is used with I. Yeah, with I. Like here we have example: I am working, I am working. It's the full form, and you will know the short form through the lecture. I am playing football. It's the short form. Just we, you know, omit the a, and we put the apostrophe instead. And here we have ing for the verb, and this is work is our verb, and we put ing for that, like this. And we have another example: I am going to the work, I am going to the workshop, I am going to the workshop. Also we have example for the is. To be verb is, we use is for the single, yes, like here, use for a single noun or pronoun. in affirmative sentences. Also, we have like he, we use for he, she, it, like David, Jenny, like this. We use for one person. We can use whether that is male or female. It's not important. Just we use the verb is for that. Like here we have example. He is a shopkeeper. It's the full form. He is a shopkeeper. Number three, he is going to the city. It is also our short form, and we have the full form and short form. Um, Through this lecture, you will understand the short and the full form also, which is more common. She is counting the money. It is working. It is working. Paul is an engineer. All these subjects are the single subject and we made sentences for them. And here we have are. We use are for plural. Are. Affirmative sentence are used for plural noun and pronoun like we, you, they, men, or woman. And like this, we for more than one person or more than one thing we use are. And here we have also example. We are in classroom. We are in the classroom. It's our full form. We are heading to the lesson. It's our short form. Short form. Okay. Number three, you are brushing your teeth. You are brushing your teeth. Okay. Brushing also we put ing here for that, and it's our verb and it's our to be verb in short form. Here we have number four, they are getting rich. Continuance. uh, we are going to picnic. We are going to picnic. Number two, you are reading a book. Number three, you are painting the classroom. Number four, they are cleaning the classroom. Number five, David and Marie are from Canada. Here we are going to make questions to the to be verbs. Question forms. How to make questions in through the to be verbs. Okay, in order to convert a statement into a question, you need to put to be verb at the beginning of the sentence. The beginning of the sentence and add a question mark at the end. Like in present progressive or present continuous tense, both are the same. Here we have a structure. We just bring the am as are, our to be verb at the beginning, and then put the subject plus verb plus ing like this. Here we have example. Am I driving? Am I driving? We bring the am, the verb at the beginning, and our sentence change to question. Here we have another you know sentence. Am I going to the park? It's always in full form. Am I reading? Is she coming today? Is she coming today? Also, here is the to be verb. We bring that in the beginning. Is she teaching today? Is he going to the office? Always full form. Is it flying? Is it flying? all the single subjects we talk and we make questions for them, and we use is that your brother, is this your book, are we going now, are we going now, are you coming here, are you coming here, always in full form. Are you busy now, are they studying now, negative form. Right now we are making sentence, and we have a uh, examples for negative sentence. We only add the word not before to be verb. We only add no, not before to be verb. Like here we have I'm not a mechanic, full form. I'm not a mechanic. And here we have the short form, I'm not eating now, I'm not eating now, short form. We are not going to work, full form. And we have we aren't waste our time, we aren't waste our time. They aren't invited to the party. The first one is full form, and the last one is in short form. And the present continuous, uh, okay, present continuous negative form. Okay, we have subject as mr and plus not, verb ing. He is not teaching he is not teaching math, full form. He isn't eat, he isn't eat in short form. She isn't work, like this. It isn't disturbing. And negative question, how to make negative question. Okay, negative question. And we have here exception for I, both can be used. Like here we have example, and for both, like am I not or aren't I, both can be used. It's our exception. We can use am I not, or aren't I. Like here, am I not driving, am I not driving, it's our negative question, full form, always in full form. And I'm not a manager, I'm not a manager. Aren't I purchasing food, commonly used, short form. Aren't I fixing the car, aren't I fixing the car, like this. We can both aren't I or am I not. Negative question, we only add is not, isn't, or aren't, like this, at the beginning of the sentence according to the subject. Okay, if our subject is plural, we use are not, or it's a single, we use is not. Like here, isn't he an engineer, isn't she a driver, isn't Sarah a teacher. Commonly used short form, isn't Umar a carpenter. Okay, number one, here we have more negative questions. Aren't we working at office? Number two, aren't you my classmate? Number three, aren't you my trainer? Aren't you my trainer? Number four, aren't they brothers? Aren't they brothers? Number five, aren't they friends? Okay, affirmative sentence utilizing to be verb or to be in past tense for different subjects. As we talked for the present, here we are talking about the past, and how to make a sentence. And we talk about the past tense, past progressive tense, or past continuous tense. Here we have subject I, he, she, it. For singular, we use what? Was in the past tense. Also for you, we, they, for plural we use were in the past tense. Okay, the upper one is for in the past tense for the singular, and here, and the lower one is for the plural. Okay, also we show this in V2, the second form of the verb. Okay, past progressive or past continuous tense. We have subject, was, were, and the main verb, also verb ing. Like here, number one, Ahmad was speaking. Ahmad was speaking it. He was speaking in the past. Shows the the past action. Number two, I was doing homework. Number three, she was laughing at a joke. Number four, he was drawing. Number five, it was raining. Continuance. Number one, you were working. You were working. Number two, we were writing. Number three, they were watching. Number four, Ahmed and Omar were building a house. Question form. The question form for the past tense. Also, just put the to be our V2 verb or the past form of the verb like was, were, or our to be in the past form at the beginning of the sentence, and put question mark at the end. Like here, number one, was I talking to you? Number two, was he fixing the car? Number three, was she working? Number four, was it replying? Number five, was Umar teaching? And here we have more. Were we sitting down? Were we sitting down for more people? Were you reading book? Were they playing football? Were Paul and Jenny eating? More people. Here we have negative form. Also, negative form. We just put the word not before to be or our to be verb. V2 means the past form of the verb was, were. Our to be verb in the past form. Like, I was not reading. Full form. Number one, I was not reading. Full form. Number two, I wasn't going to the library. I wasn't going to the library. Number three, he wasn't playing football. Short form, she wasn't wasting the time. Number five, it wasn't raining. Okay, negative form. Also, we were not is equal to weren't. Weren't. We use the short form. Number one, weren't you weren't eating the breakfast. Number two, you weren't going to the office. Number three, we weren't working. Number four, they weren't supplying goods. Negative questions. Was not or wasn't. Wasn't I helping you? Number two, wasn't he going to the school? Number three, wasn't she making the parcel? Number four, wasn't it eating? Okay, were not or weren't. Number one, weren't I developing my skill? Weren't I developing my skill? Negative question in the past continuous tense. Number two, weren't we building the house? Number three, weren't you arranged the bedroom? Number four, weren't they driving slow? Okay, here we are going to reach our last to be verb. We have subject plus will be plus verb plus object or receiver of the action. Okay, For the complement of the sentence, number one, I will be going to the school at 2 a.m. I will be going to school at 2 a.m. Okay, number two, he will be getting his license next month. Number three, she will be watching online lesson every Mondays. Number four, it will be returning once a week, like this. Number five, we will begin a new business. Number six, you will be washing the dishes tomorrow evening. Number seven, they will be deciding about timetable. Okay, subject plus will not plus be plus verb plus ing plus object, or will not won't. We can use the short for won't. He will not be watching TV during exam days. It's the negative sentence in the future. He will not do something. Also, number two, she won't be talking on phone during driving. Number three, it won't be working manual when the power goes out. Number four, I won't be running before warm up. Number five, you won't be improving if you don't strive. Okay, here we have our structure: will plus subject plus be plus verb plus ing plus object. Number one, uh, will she be working at office? Will she be working at office? It's our question form. And number two, will he be writing the the lessons? And number three, will it be growing? Number four, will we be spending for food? Number five, will they be getting support? Eventually, we reach to the end of our lecture. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. You won't be miss out my new videos.